Thwack! A hefty kick landed on Liam's frail stomach. "Where's my lunch money, bitch?" Liam coughed blood, but remained silent. "Don't kill him," another bully laughed, mocking Liam, who was known as the school's punching bag. But the bell rang, and the bullies sauntered off, leaving him alone in the alley. Liam lay motionless, not from fear of the bullies, but because of something else. Moments ago, he'd been fighting for a heavenly elixir, only to be killed, and somehow sent back 3 years into the past. Realizing this, his heart pounded with pain. And exhilaration, he had another chance. Slowly, he picked himself up, his eyes sharp with a newfound determination. "I'm back," he muttered, hitting the wall with his bleeding fist. Feeling revitalized by the shock, limping, he made his way to his cramped apartment, a grin plastered on his face despite the pain. Approaching home, his grin faded upon seeing his little sister. "May, alive and well. Brother, are you okay?" she asked, seeing his battered face. He awkwardly reassured her, leading her inside their small, run-down apartment. Their parents had died years ago, leaving Liam to manage the settlement money and find shelter. But that was irrelevant now. Everything was about to change. Liam laughed maniacally, scaring May. "I'm fine," he assured, tending to his wounds with practiced ease, swallowing painkillers to clear his mind. He needed to act fast. "Brother, are you going to school?" "No, I'm heading to the game store," Liam replied, leaving her stunned. "Game store? Since when does brother play games?" She wondered as he disappeared down the street. Liam walked into the electronic shop, hands in pockets, and asked the clerk for a blood battle gaming capsule. The clerk, surprised by the request, suggested more popular and profitable games like Violet Garden or Eden's Hold. But Liam insisted on blood battle, knowing something others didn't. Within days, all VR games would vanish, replaced by the mysterious Evolution Online. Despite being an expensive purchase, this gaming capsule was crucial for Liam's plan. Soon, virtual skills would affect reality, causing chaos as societies transformed into guilds and kingdoms. Remembering the terrifying future, Liam was determined to gain every advantage. Though he didn't know why he had returned to the past, despite being an expensive purchase, this gaming capsule was crucial for Liam's plan. Soon, virtual skills would affect reality, causing chaos as societies transformed into guilds and kingdoms. After the purchase, Liam prepaid for utilities and bought bulk supplies. As he headed home, he chuckled, holding his lighter bank card, aware that this gamble was his only path to changing his and his sister's fate. Maylin watched as Liam prepared an extravagant meal on their single stove, a feast filling their small studio with enticing aromas. "Are you sure this is all right, brother?" she asked. Liam assured her, "We're growing and need our nutrients." Though engrossed in cooking, he chuckled at the mention of school. "You're smart, May. Help your dumb brother in the future," he teased, making her pout. They joked and ate heartily, a rare pleasure for Liam, who lived a destitute life in a past existence, failing to protect his sister. He vowed not to repeat past mistakes, a cold resolve flickering briefly in his eyes. Post-meal, Maylin returned to her homework while Liam stared out the window, anticipating 4 p.m., the launch of Evolution Online. Despite anxiety about the unknown, excitement bubbled within him. Unable to nap due to the heat, he fetched ice cream for them both, observing his sister's diligence with a fond smile. Inspired, Liam decided to exercise. Stripped to his shorts, his bony frame awkwardly moved through stances. But quickly steadied, Maylin watched, half amused, half alarmed. as he contorted into improbable poses, finally mastering a one-finger handstand. As 3:50 p.m. approached, Liam called Mei-Lin, locking the door. "Stay inside, no school tomorrow, and avoid the game capsule," he instructed. Trusting her to listen, he slipped into the capsule himself. Darkness enveloped him, designed to prevent claustrophobia, and he prepared for the virtual world. He initiated the familiar blood battle game, yet the system glitched, revealing a gift box and playing Fur Elise. Intrigued, Liam watched as darkness shattered, unveiling a vast, ethereal sky. Liam inhaled deeply and declared, "I am back." Behind him, a familiar voice greeted him. "Welcome, Earthling. I am Eliana, your guide for today." A tiny fairy with sparkling pink wings hovered nearby, her presence confirming he was in Evolution Online. "Would you like to be an adventurer in our world?" she asked with a dimpled smile. Liam answered with a simple, "I agree," knowing it was crucial to enter this extraordinary world. In his previous experience, declining this invitation had severe repercussions, as it barred players from re-entering for a month. This delay could leave them far behind in a rapidly evolving game, where starting fresh or altering avatars was impossible. Eliana continued with the introduction, but Liam interrupted, already knowledgeable about the game. Unfazed, the fairy initiated a body scan, an advanced inspection skill that felt like she was peering into his soul. Satisfied with the results, she exclaimed, "Congratulations! You are now ready to enter Sion. Good luck, player Liam." Suddenly, Liam found himself in a bustling street, surrounded by bewildered players. Conversations filled the air. "This game feels real," and "Why am I the same in-game?" Complaints about unchanged avatars and concerns over gender identity circulated. But the authenticity of Evolution Online captivated them all. With no information on its origins, players speculated on its guerrilla marketing strategy or whether it mirrored a popular anime, trapping players in the game. While some hesitated, others eagerly began their quests. Liam, familiar with the game's nuances, bypassed the chaos, exiting the novice village to where he could focus. "Let's check my status screen," he decided. Eager to dive into the adventure, Liam sat on a rock outside the novice village, ignoring the bustling beginners around him. Battling rabbits and squirrels, he calmly examined his status screen, revealing his meager starting stats, unchanged from his last attempt. Familiar with this disadvantage, he chuckled and moved on. He equipped himself with the basic gear every new player received: tattered clothing and a rusted sword, slightly boosting his defenses. His next move was checking the map, discovering he spawned in Coldwater Village, near the Gresh Kingdom's northern outskirts. Preferring to avoid combat, he took the safer, longer route to the next town, reaching it without incident. Entering Basla town, he maneuvered through its busy streets towards a flashy bank building, but turned to a smaller pawn shop nearby. Inside, the shopkeeper greeted him with false pleasantries. Liam bluntly requested a loan of 100 gold coins. Despite the shopkeeper's feigned hesitation, Liam knew he'd be granted the loan. Liam accepted the situation with a wry smile and exited the shop. Liam, clutching a pouch with 100 gold coins, exited the pawn shop and swiftly navigated through the bustling streets, heading towards the trade building. Inside, he requested a crafting room, paying 10 silver coins, and handed a list of costly ingredients to the surprised saleswoman, Lana. Her expression shifted to admiration at the sight of such expensive demands. Lana agreed to deliver everything to his room, and Liam entered room number 5, where system notifications enhanced his crafting success rate. Soon, Lana appeared with a big smile and delivered the items, filling the room with a cauldron, herbs, bones, blood vials, and water, After she left, Liam activated the cauldron's rune with his thumb, relying on its automatic heat regulation. He meticulously prepared herbs like ginseng and linty root, recalling their properties from past experiences. The boiling water transformed into yellow as he added the herbs, then turned deep red with the bones and blood, unleashing a powerful aura. Notifications confirmed the creation of a body-cleansing low-grade potion, and his new alchemy skill as the room heated up like a sauna. Liam undressed and submerged himself in the cauldron's boiling liquid, unfazed by health warnings. Liam observed his status screen anxiously as his health ticked down to a precarious 3 out of 10 points. Before stabilizing, immersed in a cauldron of boiling water, he felt the essences blend into his body, their vitality replacing the heat with a refreshing sensation. As the deep red liquid turned clear, impurities began to ooze from his pores, coloring the water black with filth. Emerging from the cauldron, Liam scrubbed himself clean, feeling the newfound glow of his blemish-free skin. Although still gaunt, his sharper features and intense eyes now exuded an inexplicable depth. Clad in his basic gear, he returned the room's medallion to Lana, who was struck by his transformation. Without a word, he departed, leaving her in awe. Checking his status screen revealed substantial improvements. Yet Liam remained unsatisfied, aiming for greater strength. Arriving at the bustling training hall, he observed others practicing tirelessly on scarecrows. For incremental stat boosts, a laborious but rewarding endeavor. While others sought marginal gains, Liam had different plans. Choosing instead to focus on more meaningful pursuits. Avoiding the common exercises, he prepared for something far more crucial. Determined to maximize his limited time, Liam stood undeterred by the mocking crowd around him. His movements seemed bizarre to onlookers, but he was entirely focused. These exercises, combining strength training with yoga-like movements, were crucial in purging his body of impurities using medicinal herbs and beast essences. This foundational work was essential for mastering mana, a lesson learned the hard way from past failures. Although others laughed, Liam knew these early steps would give him an advantage when the game reached its peak frenzy. He continued his routine in the training hall, sweat glistening as he contorted his body. He had a specific goal, triggering a unique quest only revealed through persistence and visibility. Ray, the tall and muscular one, was intrigued by Liam's persistence. Despite his sister's dismissal, Alex and Mia, his sisters, were talented gamers, but they weren't interested in Liam's antics. Despite their wealth and gaming prowess, they had joined Evolution Online out of curiosity. About the game's massive impact, they decided to explore the game further and chose their classes, leaving Liam to his mysterious endeavors. Liam, who was performing an odd dance routine in the corner. To their surprise, the typically stern instructor encouraged Liam, making him the focus of everyone's curiosity. As Liam continued, his body began to emit a dark, foul-smelling substance, causing the crowd to react in disgust, though the instructor remained impressed. The instructor praised Liam's determination and offered him a unique quest, a rare opportunity in the game, Evolution Online. He recounted a past battle where he found a vial containing a priceless elixir capable of purifying the body. Due to his injuries, he could not use it himself, so he entrusted it to Liam, asking him to kill the beast that crippled him and bring back its head. As the quest activated with a series of notifications, Liam smiled, knowing he had seized a chance that once belonged to his lifelong bully. Liam eagerly accepted the quest, a grin playing on his lips as he swiftly consumed the potion. From the vial, a powerful gust of wind enveloped him, startling those on the training ground. But it was actually waves of mana creating a protective cocoon around him. This potent elixir began transforming his entire being, reconstructing his meridians, blood vessels, and muscles. This quest was a vital step towards acquiring a legendary blood elixir, a pursuit Liam prioritized above all else because one's physical foundation was paramount. As the cocoon broke, Liam emerged, radically transformed. His eyes were sharp, his hair black and flowing, and his skin flawless. The once frail figure now boasted sculpted muscles. His imperfections vanished. The cowardly boy had turned into someone of immortal charm and strength. He reveled in his new status, a smile of satisfaction on his lips, while others gaped at the unexpected change. A quest and magical transformation had turned him into an enigma exuding power. The instructor, filled with admiration, applauded him. Liam, with his rusted sword, asked for guidance in choosing a class, both heading to the training hall. As they left, others, including @Ray and @Mia, rushed to follow, hoping to witness. At Liam's choice of class, perhaps a special one, they barely entered as the hall's doors closed to outsiders. Inside, Liam paid no heed to the crowd, focused on his mission and his destined path.